Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. So sorry for this messy background, but this is a really spur of the moment video. But today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf reorganization video. This is pretty low key. I'm just moving back from college and I had to put away my books and I wanted to reorganize them. So what you see when I'm filming in front of my bookshelf thing is just my favorite books, or like books that I actually read or liked or want to read, as opposed to just like my Nicholas Sparks collection, which though I love sometimes, I'm not exactly wanting to showcase as my reading taste. So yeah, just keep watching. Okay, so this is what I have right now. I had to leave my classics here on the top shelf because these are so tall they literally won't fit on any other shelf. So I have classics that fade into real life mystery nonfiction basically, and that fits there pretty well. And then here we have in the back, I wanted to move my Nicholas Sparks collection because as much as I love him, I don't really need / want that to be the focal point if I'm sitting in front of my bookshelf filming. But now, this is where I'm stuck. Do I put my contemporaries in front of these or in front of these? Because I kind of want to double stack my fantasy. Do I put my read fantasy and then separate that from like my unread fantasy? Or like, I don't know. And these are mixed with read and unread books in it because I'd rather sort by genre. Because I know what I've read and I haven't read, obviously. So, I don't know. I don't have the space to do, like, unread and read, really. I don't know. And then that's, like, gonna stay in my Shadowhunter / big books area, because I can't fit those big books anywhere else on these shelves. Stressful. And then my Harry Potter books are just, like, right there. So now I'm going over in my living room to these shelves, which is where we keep, like, our family books. So I do have, like, some duos in my room, but this is also where I put books that I have no room for. So I'm looking for this Peter the Starcatchers because I found the other book in my room. But I literally don't know where the second book is because that's the first one. Oh, Elsewhere's such a good book too. Okay. There's literally like so many of these books that are mine. I really didn't like the perk of being a wallflower, but you can see it's mine because there's my name on it, and there were tabs. Oh, there's tabs in it still. This is mine. Like, I have a few things in here, but oh, my copy of Les Miserables. I don't really know how much room I have in here for my shit, so I'm just taking a few things for now, but there's definitely more in here that are mine. This is the problem. Now that I grabbed this beast, I don't have anywhere to put it because I put my nonfiction on my classic shelf, and now I need room for my classic. This is why I need a bookshelf. But yeah, so let's try to figure out somewhere to put everything. So now I'm having the issue of I have too much classic YA fantasy. Like, I have my Peter and the Starcatchers, my Percy Jackson, the Legent, Divergent, and Tunnels back there, and Witch and Wizard. This book that's signed to me, so I really don't want to get rid of that. I don't know, I have my Twilight and Beautiful Creatures hiding back here. And then these books I got in like 4th grade, and I have never read them, but I really actually want to now that I know where they are. And I just don't know where to put everything. I really don't. We've already run into the issue of these are the huge books that can't fit on here. But as you can see, that shelf is already like full. And there's so many. Like, why can't you be a small hardcover like Vengeful? Like, I don't get it. And I'm just having a hard time Jenga-ing all this. Because I also don't want it to like block this from closing, because if it's too tall, this won't close because this is like a little bit over to the side. I put my contemporaries over here for now and like fantasy here because I know that I'm gonna need like a double shelf like this for fantasy. But I don't know. I just feel like there's awkward gaps and stuff. And like I want to focus, like I want to have these on display, you know? Like I want my TBR books to be visible to me so I remember to read them. I'm just having a hard time. Okay. The middle shelf is looking great. We're liking it. We love. This is the issue. I have my huge classics back here, like Heidi, and this huge thing of all of the Sherlock Holmes books, which is causing my books to hang off the shelf. And I don't know what to do about it because they're my classics, kind of need them. So I'm wondering if I should move my classics over under there where my school books are. But like also I don't feel like doing that. And this one's just turning out to be like childhood fantasy and keeps falling over. Childhood fantasy and sci-fi and dystopian stuff. And then fantasy, like newer fantasy, and like historical fiction fantasy. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to characterize that. And then my like new contemporary, which about 50% I've read, 50% I haven't. And I still have to move those books onto that shelf. I'm just really overwhelmed, and this, like, putting books away shouldn't be stressful, but it is. Like, especially with being, like, on Bookstagram and, like, seeing everyone's, like, beautiful bookshelves, I'm like, mine are just ugly. And, like, I have to double stack them because I don't have the room to, like, just have a single row of books. Like, that's just not possible right now. And, like, yeah, I wish I could own every book in, like, hardcover, but, like, paperbacks are really all I have the room for, as we can see by the fact that this big stack has to make it onto that shelf somehow. So I can't really afford to buy more of these big books unless I already have, like, now that I bought a quart of Mist and Fury and a quart of Wings and Ruin in this huge size, I have to find the rest of the series in this big size. So this is really why I need a new bookshelf, and I tell my mom that, but, you know, she doesn't see it. They're just books. They're so special. They need to look pretty. But yeah, I'm sorry this video is all over the place. I just decided to film this. I don't know, because I like watching these. But yeah, this is the stressful part that no one shows you. I do have this this stack of books right now, which I'm maybe unhauling. I don't know. This book on the Manhattan Project, one, it's really cool because it's like really old. It's from 1967, and it's like literally was $125 when it was first sold. And I just love things like this. Like, it's so cool. Have I read it? No. But at that time that I got this, I think I was studying AP history, or I just had it. And I was like, oh my gosh, the Manhattan Project, the Atomic Bomb. But I don't have any room with my nonfiction right now to put this. And then the Maximum Ride, the Final Warning. I'm like, wait, the Final Warning? This is the second part of the second trilogy in the Maximum Ride world. Do I remember anything about the first trilogy? No. I don't own any of them. The same with this. Cirque du Freak number 3. It's called Tunnels of Blood. Yeah, I like the Cirque du Freak books, but I don't own any other than the third one. Lock and Key by Sarah Dessen. It's a Sarah Dessen book. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah, and then I think I might try to resell this book to where I got it from. I'm not sure if they will take it, but I did get this book called A Wicked Thing by Rhiannon Thomas from the used bookstore that's sort of near my house, not really. But yeah, I picked this up there, so I kind of want to see if I can resell it and like get a little bit of cash back. This is fine. I gave it a 2.5 on Goodreads. I mean, I read it in a few hours. It was fine. Nothing special, nothing I really feel the need to hold on to. The other problem I have is, like, again, I have books 3 and 4 of the Percy Jackson series. These are literally, like, brand new. Like, I don't know, but, like, where are books 1 and 2? Probably in one of my sister's rooms or on that bookshelf. But do I have room to find it and put it on here? I don't know. And, like, Twitches. Like, I've never read this, but someone was getting rid of books and gave them to me because they know I love books. And I saw Twitches and I was like, wow, what a great movie. Similarly, Avalon High, Coronation, Volume 1, I don't know. Meg Cabot, but I just love the movie Avalon High. So I got this graphic novel. It's a graphic novel. I could probably finish this in like 2 hours. Have I read it? No. Like, and then there's like I said, showed you, like these old school things where one time I was, oh, this is good. At one time I was on chapter 3, which is page 20, but that was probably when I was in the 6th grade and I bought this. I'm gonna take that bookmark out though. But yeah, like, do I keep this? Like, it seems cool, but it's also, when do I read middle grade? Especially middle grade from 2004? You know, like, do I keep this? I don't know. Yeah. So that's sort of the dilemmas right now. I'm gonna try to fit these big books on my shelf, but that's gonna involve me having to like find new places for like my perfume, my jewelry, and I don't really know where those are going right now. So I'm gonna try to figure it out, and then I'll try to show you guys once I figure this out. This is the before of the shelf. And then this really tall Witch and Wizard book, which is a graphic novel, which annoyingly can't fit with the Witch and Wizard books that are over there. And then we have my Kathy Rakes and a non-fiction book that can't fit with my non-fiction stuff. And then we have this stack, which this is the only thing I've read out of this stack. The rest of these are unread. I've started both of these, but I have not finished them. And yeah, I mean, I only have room for like, what, one book here? Maybe the rest of this series, but like not really a lot of room here either, so I don't really know. The plan is to hopefully get a bookshelf to go here, but I need to buy one, so yeah. I also have books right here and down here, but I didn't touch those at all. I did pull one book down when I was doing those top shelves that you can't see anymore, and that is The Crowns Game by Evelyn Skye. If you would like to see more explanation of why I'm getting rid of this, please check out my 24-hour reading vlog where I read this. It's just not my favorite thing. I know people gave it 5 stars. I gave it 2, 1, I don't remember. But yeah, this was just not my favorite book, so I'm going to be taking these two, I think, to try to get some money from, and then I'm just going to be getting rid of, for sure, these 3. I'm still unsure about this one, but yeah, these 3 will be going to like Goodwill. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this organization video. I know I still have more books, I think, at my father's, and I was also looking at the thrift books sale. So now I know that I can only buy paper. I'm only letting myself buy paperbacks or hardcovers that are probably gonna fit on this shelf that you're on, because unless it's part of the Shadowhunter world, or like a series that I already started, and those big ones, I really don't have the space to put them there for now, but I also am gonna look into shelves. So yeah, I hope this was interesting for you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!